It's a nice stick to have, but it's not a loose, if you know what I mean. This one has a little bit of a firmer tug to it. Wow, this sounds so wrong. Day 5, step by step.
Okay, we're just going back to base to reposition the aircraft. Looks like it's in need of an overhaul. You've had quite a week so far, haven't you? Nothing like jumping in at the deep end. And Kahului Air is in deep if this tech log is anything to go by.
I sure have. I'm just looking for a simple flight back to base. You can give me that today, can't you?
And then there was silence. Hey guys, and welcome to
Kahului
Dr.
Express 11, holding short, runway 05.
Games, Flights and Worlds.
Kahului Express 11, line up and wait runway 05.
Line up and wait, runway 05. Kahului Express 11.
I'll get the lights.
And it's day 5 of our missions. Yeah, so broken. But yeah, day 5 of our missions. And heading back to our base in Kahului. So last week, basically, we had the very
Kahului
late...
Express 11, wind calm, cleared for takeoff runway 05.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 05, Kahului Express 11.
Very late landing. But because the passenger wasn't feeling too well, we didn't have to land as soon as we possibly could. So, either way, let's go for a
November
takeoff.
851 Tango Bravo, contact departure 124.1. Have a nice flight. Is that you, Steve-O?
No, he's busy today. I fly in his shadow. Over to departure 124.1 for November 851 Tango Bravo.
Good old Steve-O. Right, so positive climb, gear up. Laps up, adjust trim for climb. And let's get ourselves going. Oops, a bit too steep that.
Now what?
Whoa.
Need to get no rest? We're losing the number 2 engine.
Remember, full power, full opposite rudder, and lower the nose to maintain speed.
I'll keep a shallow climb going. Let's secure the dead engine.
Okay, a bit too much rudder to be fair. But yeah, secure the engine, that is
Okay,
fine.
feather the right-hand propeller.
Feather and propeller.
Feathered.
And cut the mixture to the right engine off.
Mixture
Off.
cut off.
Throttles full,
Throttle
Throttles
full.
are full.
flaps up.
Flaps
Flaps
are up.
are up.
Okay, the engine is secure. Good job. I think it would be worthwhile attempting an engine restart. We might still be able to continue the flight.
Kahului Express 11, climb 4000 and turn heading 120.
Kahului Express 11. Pan, 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 pan. We've suffered an engine failure on climb out. We'd like to continue on runway heading for now and attempt to restart the engine. We'll keep you posted.
Kahului Express 11, your pan is copied. There's no traffic to affect you remaining at your current altitude if need be.
That's copied. Thank you. Once we've climbed over 1,500 feet, we'll attempt a restart.
1,500. What am I at right now? 1,260. So at this speed, which you don't have much of, so we have a little bit of climbing left to do. Rudder again. Oh, it's gonna slow us down a little bit. So we can climb. So we can climb. I'm not liking the situation at all, really. Which was nothing a little bit faster, we could restart the engine a little bit lower than 1,500, which I personally think is a little bit high for that. At least not in this situation. I'd rather just do it now. I mean, I bet you, despite the fact I'm currently holding the stick, it's not exactly the easiest stick to pull in the world by Satec Aviator. It's a nice stick to have, but it's not a loose, if you know what I mean. This one has a little bit of a firmer tug to it. Wow, this sounds so wrong. You know what I mean, so hope you don't get too much strain from this as well either. Anyways, we know where you're flying your own way heading anymore, but it's also climbed to 1,500.
Okay, could you begin the restart checklist, please?
Roger. Right mixture rich.
Do I really have to do this?
Mixtures to full.
Right prop fully forward.
There we go.
Full forward. T's and P's are all in the green. Everything looks good. That's a successful restart. Let's climb up to 4,000. I'll cancel our pan with ATC.
No worries, the engine's back
Great.
on. Let's carry on.
Right there. I'll keep an eye on those engine instruments.
Yeah, do we really need to wait to 1,500 for that?
1-1. We've successfully restarted
Just
the
get back
rail
on the
engine.
flight
We'd like
course.
to continue to our destination. Climbing to 4,000 feet now, we'd like to cancel the pan call.
Kahului Express 11, roger, your pan cancellation is copied. Glad to hear you got everything sorted out up there. Contact departure on 124.1.
She'll make me contact them.
Thanks for that. Over to departure 124.1. Kahului Express 11.
But hey, at least she knows how to turn on the landing lights.
Departure, we can turn right now as well. Follow the coast from north of the mountain.
You know, just trim now that I've got full power again.
Kahului Express 11 just departed Molokai. Climbing altitude 4,000.
Yeah, follow the coast to see me back with the
Kahului
GPS.
Express 11.
Yeah, that's
Radar
fine.
contact. Continue climb 4,000. Altimeter 29.91.
Altimeter 29.91. Climb 4,000. Kahului Express 11.
In just a moment I'll then be able to turn on the autopilot and fingers crossed let the aircraft do the rest of the flights. Yeah, like I said, that was an interesting way to start this mission. Glad we're able to get the aircraft though in the air safely. A very physical takeoff that one. Had to be a lot more active than I would like to have been, because again, like I said, at least the co-pilot could turn on the landing lights. The engine did sound a bit weaker there. At least she knows how to turn on the landing lights, but shame that's all she does know how to do. I also know she switched radios as well. You can change radios. But in terms of the engine restarts, I probably would have preferred you had done that instead of me. Anyways, turn right. Let's get ourselves back on course. Yeah, get ourselves an intercept heading before going back onto GPS. And there's the airport we landed at a couple of weeks ago on mission 2, was it? Mission 2 or 3, I don't know.
Cruise altitude is 4,000 feet, remember?
Sorry about that. Let me just sort this out. So yeah, it's not my fault this airplane's completely broken. Alright, so let's now do this autopilot. So, altitude,
You're flying a bit too
4,000.
high. Cruise altitude is 4,000 feet, remember?
There we go. And navigation holds, if that does it. If not, I should do a manual navigation heading even. Yeah, so if I just set a heading of that 090 down to 4,000, then I can then manually control my speed and heading from there. It's not the worst flights in the world, one I can easily now cope with. Assuming the engine doesn't cut out again, which it probably will do. At least that's not what I'm going to suspect will happen now to me. Because there's no way Delta Game's going to let us off lightly with an engine, just one engine failure. They're going to throw these at us over and over and over again. If I use the moving map to check my flight plan. Right, okay, maybe not, because that's just weird glitchy mess. Yeah, increase thrust a tiny bit as well. Otherwise, we're now in cruising, and the flight itself shouldn't be too long. Short hop, about 20 minutes in length, at least that's what the UI said at the start. Although I've realised something, Delta Games are not too good at the timings when it comes to these missions. Let's just carry on, shall we?
fuel gauges.
Oh boy.
That can't be right. We left Malik high with full tanks.
Yeah, and now we're down to about half tanks if we're lucky. It must be a fuel leak. I knew I should have turned back.
Oh, this was never gonna be an easy flight, was it?
Nope. Welcome to Louis.
First things first is to get the aircraft running as economically as possible to save what fuel we can. I'm going to reduce the engine RPM to 2,500 and reduce the manifold pressure to no more than 25 inches.
So pull back on the throttle. Can we not just return, please? 2,500, that is really not much throttle at all. And if I completely idle throttle, that is still 2,700. Don't even know how to change the manifold pressure.
That's done. Could you set the mixture controls to as lean as possible, please?
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Slightly increase the throttle again.
Honolulu Control, Kahului Express 11, pan. Suspected fuel leak. Our fuel is vanishing at a massive rate. We believe it will still be possible to make it to Kahului.
Seriously?
If that plan changes.
Seriously?
Kahului Express 11. Roger. Your pan call is copied.
There we go, that should do it once the engine stabilizes. And did she set the mixture? Yeah, she did. We've got a right tank coming up in just a moment. There we go. And it says go to the left hand again, so if I don't go directly to it, maybe go to the left. 130 heading. And again, continue on route. Man, this is suicide now. Can we not just return back to the airfields? I know it's a 7. Actually, no. If it's Train Sim World, there'd be 5 missions, so it's be the final one. So it's like a. We don't make it and crash and die, something, but we do have a full week of missions. There are 7 of them, so I assume it's up to day 7. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. For now, let's enjoy this dangerous flights. Heading 115, and I believe at this point it now directs to Kahului. That's a little bit more to the right. Let's go 120 for now. Just hope that we don't suffer anymore. Please don't do this to me. I mean, there's actually the other type of aircraft meant to fly as well, the one that the CEO flies. I assume Steve is his name. Steve-O, as the ATC guy had said. Unless that was not a Kahului company jet aircraft. Either way, let's just carry on flying. Yeah, it's just direct straight into the airport. So hopefully it's a straight in approach they give us, as our pan call will still be active. Should we not even squawk as well? 7500.
Jeez, I really don't think we can make it all the way home. At this rate, anyway. I think we should divert to Kapalua. It's about 90 degrees to our right and much closer. If we go there, we'll at least have extra fuel for a go-around if needed.
Okay, so we won't go to the full length.
Oh, I just want us to get down and have this aircraft lifted.
I'll turn towards Kapalua and let ATC know.
Hooray.
Control, Kahalui Express 1-1. We're coasting into Maui Island. Our fuel leak is worse than we first anticipated. We don't believe we can make it to Kahalui, and so we're diverting to Kapalua.
Roger, that's copied. I'll inform Kahalui of your diversion. Report changing to Kapalua CTAF.
Roger, thank you. We'll report leaving the frequency.
Okay, just a heads up for Kapalua. The runway is pretty short, so it's not an easy landing, but we should have enough fuel if a go-around is required. The airfield is hard. Just join the circuit and make the approach however you like. It's up to you.
That's fine. Short runway because this game doesn't like me. Again, braking this aircraft's not been easy. So if I completely idle throttle and just slow the plane down up to almost stall speed, the runway's right ahead of me.
1-1 changing to Kapalua CTAF on 122.7. Thanks so much for your help today.
Kahalui Express 1-1. Roger. Frequency change approved. Emergency services have been contacted. They're on their way to Kapalua just in case.
Thanks, Express 1-1.
Yeah, except brakes in this aircraft I've never been a fan of,
Kapalua,
so
6 Kilo Alpha, pan,
glide ourselves in.
with a fuel leak.
We'll increase throttle when required as well.
Wind information, Kapalua.
Diamond 1 November Alpha, on the ground at Kapalua, just landed runway 02. Windsock is suggesting about northwesterly at 7 or 8 knots.
Where are we?
Diamond 1 November Alpha, thanks for that info, appreciate it.
Yep, Kapalua West.
The wind is
Ooh.
favoring runway 02, but 02 is a longer approach. 20 is a shorter approach, but will be more difficult with a tailwind. It's your call.
This one's fine. This one's more than fine. So we'll just slowly come in and land. Looking at my airspeed as well. It's not doing too good for me. At least the good news isn't there. At this point, like I said, I just need to get the airplane down. So as soon as we hit the ground, we'll be fine.
Oh boy, we're
There we go.
fuel. I'm gonna trim for best glide speed, around 100-ish knots. Could you feather both props, please?
Sure. Do you think we can make it? If not, look for a suitable area off the airfield. Maybe something off your side so it's easier to keep in sight.
Thanks. Can you relay our mayday?
Kapalua traffic, be advised. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Kahalui Express 1-1 Piper Seneca. We've suffered total engine failure left and right. Suspected fuel starvation. We're attempting to glide to Kapalua.
Oh, don't glide. No, no, not good. That'll do. Heavy hit down. Touchdown, same thing. In a way, just anything I can do to slow down the plane as soon as possible. I think.
Come to
Either
a stop
way.
and we'll jump out. Oh, what a landing. Let's get out of this thing.
There we go. Just bring it to a halt. Open doors. Let's get out of here. Well, that was a fun landing. There you go. Safely diverted after changing departure. Is it safety? I love that. Those achievements. Quite a nice one, that. But yeah, a very almost stressful one in that. But overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Physical takeoff. Had to properly work for this one. And despite the very heavy landing, I think overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this mission. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like if you did. Do subscribe. And hopefully, fingers crossed, next time we can actually get a proper normal flight in. Because this DLC really likes to push this one against us. But yeah, until then, thank you guys very much for watching. And goodbye.